Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmu Paratatve Sadalino Ramakrishna Samagnyaya Yo Dharmasthapanarato Vireshantannamamyaham Om Brahmadibhyo Brahmavidya Sampradaya Kartrabhyo Vamsharishubhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha Adigurum Jagadvandyam Lokadhisham Paratparam Navayuga Pravartaram Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Shri Sharadam Vishwamatam Shishyavrandam Cha Shodasham Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Nitya Naimitikayoho Avantara Phala. Nitya and Naimittika, Mukhya Phala and Avantara Phala. Gauna Matu Mukhya. The two aspects of Gauna is the Avantara Phala. Mukhya Phala is there, which is the main fruit. We saw in the last class how the sugar cane and what will be the byproducts means when making sugar from sugar cane juice or sugar cane, how we get the main product as sugar. And so many, almost half of the income comes from the rest of the side products. So like that, here also, Pitraloka and Devaloka Prapti, Nitya Naimittika and Upasana. Nitya Naimittika will lead you because it is a part of the dharma. You are following that dharma, according to it you are living. So there must be a fruit which is higher than what we expect, because it is unseen world of action and reaction. We are in the realm of relativity. We are in the relative existence. There is absolute existence in which universes with all beings appear and disappear. Again and again I tell, so that it becomes firm in our mind what is absolute existence, what is relative existence, and what is individual existence. There are three existences: the absolute, the Parabrahman, the universe is there, which is its manifestation. The whole universe, as far as we are concerned, it's vast, unimaginable dimension. We cannot know what it is. It is just like a small cell in the body wants to know who am I and what is this body. Every cell in the bodily existence is a living being, independently living and working consciously in our body. Exactly like we are moving about and living in the vast universe. We are the Ishvara of this body. And every cell, what I eat, they get the nourishment. What I breathe, they get the oxygen. But they don't know me. The nutrition and oxygen comes to it, just like we get oxygen and nutrition, so many things. But who is producing? Why it is being produced? How it is reaching me? I don't know. In the same way, in my bodily existence also, there is matter and life. There is water. About 60 to 70% of the bodily content is water. And it is like any water here, flowing in through the veins as blood. Out of blood, so much of water is there. There are, just like other material objects, these cells also die. Dead bodies are there, so many going back for recycling. All that is happening. But any pain anywhere I experience because I pervade it. Like Ishvara is pervading every pain and joy. The Ishvara experiences along with me. Just like that, I experience the pain. What will be happening to the cells there? how much they will be struggling with the pain, and I too experience simultaneously. The moment I sleep, I withdraw from the bodily pervasion. I no more pervade the body. So if pain is there, I don't understand the pain in the body. There is leg pain, there is knees pain, I will not know when I sleep. But if I am awake, I feel the Ishvara is pervading all the time this universe and all jivas. I sleep off. God cannot sleep. The universal, the Ishvara, we'll come across the Ishvara later on. We are just exactly like this is the universe. So many matter and the living beings. We are a body also. Every cell, its joy, its sorrow I can know, but none of the cell know me. Every cell, you can see how the bacteria enters, how the WBC rushes at once, it recognizes enemy has come inside. And as they get killed, WBC, how the blood is going to produce, whole body reacts and blood is produced in the marrow of the bone, and tuck, in thousands it is throwing forth the WBC. And whole thing is maintained by Mother Nature without our participation. What a beautiful universe is this, you see. Our life, our living beings, how we come into this, how we go back to the source. All the whole thing, with the whole of this book or any other book, spiritual book, is teaching us how to go back to the source of Nirantara Ananda. And when you come back, you will repent for all you have done. Because in ignorance you were there, thinking this world to be real. The fighting was going on because we think the world to be real. When we are in dream, we fight the children and all people. When they enter, they get frightened, they will weep, they will laugh. In dream, when they wake up, nothing is there. It was all play of mind. Similarly, when we wake up from this dreaming, we see that world is, it was all God. Only God was there. I was seeing a world. Because of the identification with body, avidya is identifying with body. In dream, I identify with the dream body. So the dream world looks real. I identify with this body, this world. My fighting goes on. I want to go beyond. Then when you go somehow reach the beyond and come back and see the world which I was seeing was never there. The fighting was not there. Nothing was there. Only God was there. And I was seeing world. What would be the state of enlightenment? What does the enlightenment mean? Now when we are in the relative existence, all karmas go on. Whatever I do, I get return. Here he is discussing only the things. Because you are a spiritual aspirant, you will not go in the path of adharma. Because there is a footing on which you are going to stand, dharma. And when you live a dharmic life and do the spiritual practice, simple. The scripture says you do nitya naimitika. What is nitya? Like sandhya vandana. Naimitika, occasional, done like birthdays and then festivals and all that we perform. What is the fruit? Main fruit we saw buddhi shuddhi. It is purifying the mind. The avantara phala. What is avantara phala? You go to the pitraloka. Pitraloka is a part of the bhuva swaha mahajana tapa. Upper are there. Bhuva swaha mahajana tapa satyam. Now, bhu to bhuva, the next plane of existence. There are 14 planes of existence. We call it loka. Next is bhuva. In bhuva, it's antargata, a part as if of the bhuva loka. The life is very long there. compared to human life here in this Bhuloka. And it is not only long, it is more freedom, more light. The darkness is less. Here darkness and light is equally there. Satyanritam mithuni kritya lokoyam vyavahara. We are in the vyavaharika level of existence. And here the light and darkness, satya and asatya, are equally present. And when we become spiritual aspirants, we try to take only like Hamsa takes. How the Hamsa takes, the swan takes the milk portion and leaves the water. Like that, we see Bhadram karnebhi shrunuyama devaha, Bhadram pashyema akshibhi yajatraha. Let us see what is good alone. It becomes a habit. By habit, we try to acquire a nature by which we see good alone. My eyes do not see because my purpose is not that. It doesn't because I am busy in something else. I cannot give mind to this. Slowly I am growing to. A child used to be playing with dolls and things. As he grows to college level, neither his attention doesn't go to when he is going, he sees a doll shop, he will not stare at it and tell his mother or anybody, I want that doll. His attention doesn't go. But a sweetmeat stall or something, a motorcycle stall, the child is not bothered. The elder one, he looks at it. Can I have that motorcycle instead of this? Our attention, as we grow, our attention doesn't recognize at all. As we grow, the negative part of the world we don't recognize because we are in the spiritual evolution process. So when we are evolving to higher levels, we no more see the lower levels. It is growth, development and evolution. Growth is natural. Natural is called growth. When we say development, it is our part, efforts. We develop. Developing is human efforts, independent of nature. So nature grows, makes us grow. Then third is evolution. There is a process of evolution and involution to go back to our real existence. We have covered ourselves. We have got involved. We have to evolve back. That's why we call spiritual struggle as spiritual unfoldment. It is folded up. Just like a tree has become a seed, and tree is folded up and is sitting inside. Tree is sitting inside the seed. Now when it gets the proper atmosphere, a soil is required, water is required, sunshine is required. It starts opening. In the same way, we need the bhakti, jnana and karma to, if anything is missing, if devotion is missing, then it is like not watering a plant. Now this jnana is main soil and nutrition and karma. How it is matching and make us evolve to higher levels of consciousness. So now whatever we do is we can take as what we see is good and nice things only. What is negativity, our eyes do not go, our senses do not perceive. When we are lowly, bodily existence, we used to, then the fighting comes. I don't want that, I don't want this, that. When you are not seeing, a man if goes to a mall, so many items are, he will not go on telling, I don't want this, I don't want this. He sees what he wants. I don't want dolls, I don't want sweets. You will not go on shouting and I want this, I want that, I want new cap. He will be selecting because his eyes fall on those things. Similarly, our life, it evolves, it's an evolutionary process. So growth, development, evolution. We are in the evolutionary process. Maybe we have just begun. The seed has reached the soil. It starts already within. If you put a little water, if water touches immediately, it is swelling up. Every moment it is swelling up. The seed is going to germinate. Now we are in that stage. Now whatever we do, it will make us buddhi shuddhi. And then second is avantara phala, pitruloka prapti. Pitruloka means our ancestors. We are supposed to have born with great divine existence as the source. We call it Gotra, Rishi Gotra. And that Gotra as a parampara, the knowledge, this, that and all, whether knowingly or unknowingly it is flowing in us. Maybe it is in dormant state, just like something in seed form. Sweet fruit, one seed we bring. Beautiful flowers, we bring a seed. Whole thing, that sweet fruit is there, hidden in that. Like that will be our existence. So we are led by our own karma to a higher level of awareness also as a secondary effect. Main effect is my buddhi is becoming shuddha. And as avantara phala, if I am not able to complete my sadhana, then where my ancestors, because we belong to a Rishi Kula and we are known to live a dharmic life, so my ancestors must have gone to a place where there is more happiness, more joy, more freedom than here. So that we conceive, or it is supposed to exist, who has seen it. So rishis proclaim, we have seen all the lokas. Sri Ramakrishna also says, one day I was sitting for meditation, I crossed all the one by one lokas. After traversing the Satya Loka, before I could enter into the absolute existence, there was a luminous part. 7 rishis were sitting there, where even gods cannot peep and see. They don't know what terms they use. They dare not peep into that realm. Gods and goddesses. There we saw 7 rishis sitting in deep meditation, and the whole light which is pervading, the luminous light, becomes a child and goes to one of the rishis and says, we have to go down. He just smilingly, small smile on his lips, and just a little of the eye opens and closes. A ray of light, a ray of light descends from him. The light is spiritual light, not physical light like this. Descends to this earth, and he is supportive. Sri Ramakrishna identifies that as Vivekananda, the Naren in those days. So this, how that realms, they see and come and tell us, give the information. You too can go and see. You too can go and see. They are sure. So this Bhuvaloka, all these people, for a long time they live there because of the merit. If they don't want, they can just renounce and go to the higher loka. From Bhuva, they can go to Bhuva Swaha. From Swaha, if they renounce all enjoyments and freedom, they go to the next one by one lokas. It's called Krama Mukti. Because there is no karmadhikara. For in only human body, there is karma bondage to do karma and get the fruit. In other bodies, whether it is Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, lower place or higher place, that facility is not there. So doing all this sadhana, in observing finally, you will be opening up in a new dimension where joy is there. This is avantara phala for nitya naimitika. Upasana, you will get same devaloka, still higher lokas directly from here. We'll see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.